Alright, so everyone on the internet says not to buy luxury cars. Now, these are two videos which don't represent what I'm talking about, because they were all on my feed last week, and then when I finally make a video about it, they are nowhere to be found. I searched for them, and they're gone. Probably because it was just a bunch of AI bullshit. But a lot of people are saying don't buy luxury cars, and I'm here to tell you why you, in fact, should buy a luxury car, and why it can be cheaper. The new Toyota RAV4. The Toyota RAV4 is one of the most popular cars in history. I drive a Toyota RAV4. It is the best-selling car, I think, in the US. I think it's one of the best-selling cars in the United States, if not the best-selling car worldwide. I think it took over for the Corolla because everyone has more money now. Point is, RAV4 is an extremely popular car, and a lot of people would say, do not buy a Lexus over a RAV4. The RAV4 is going to be cheaper. The RAV4 is based cheaper price. Don't buy a luxury car. Don't buy any used cars. Don't buy any new cars, but especially don't buy a new car. And think about it. Think about it. If you're going to, we're going to do the math on this. So if you're going to do a top trim level RAV4, which a lot of people are going to do, what do you want? You want the panoramic, not the panoramic sunroof. You can go without that. We'll talk about it. You want the power liftgate. You want the heated seats. You want, just nice stuff like that. And you will be getting all that for about $44,000. See, here is a video of me, that way you know the price is right, building a new Toyota RAV4. I'm gonna be like, I'm Janine, I've got my husband and everything, I want a new car, a nice new car, so I get a limited RAV4, I'm gonna buy it, oh, I want the fancy red color, or no, I'm gonna go, I forgot what I did, the blue and the tan interior, oh, look, $44,000, oh, that's fine, that's great, I might even add some packages, you're walking out $44,000, not out the door, but that's what the dealership might possibly sell it to you if you're thrifty. But here's the thing, instead of getting that RAV4, why don't you bump it up to a base level Lexus NX hybrid? You know what I mean, since the Toyota's a hybrid all-wheel drive, same drivetrain as the Toyota, how much would it set you back, and exactly what would be the feature difference there? So you get on the Lexus website, you go to the NX, it's the same thing as the RAV4, you search on Google, what's the Lexus version of the RAV4, and it tells you the NX. You go and you find an NX, I'm just gonna, I goofed up here, I made the base one, no, I picked the right, okay, I re-recorded it, yay, let's go, or did I, no, because I'm realizing that the Toyota is a hybrid as standard, so we have to build the base hybrid, and it's all-wheel drive as well, so we have to go for the all-wheel drive. So this is all-wheel drive and hybrid, the same powertrain as the Toyota, already $48,000, that's pricey, already more expensive than the RAV4, but again, the interior is a little bit nicer, but, it's the base model. It can't have anything over the RAV4. The RAV4 has to be nicer. Well, now it's time to answer two very important questions. Number one, does the NX have something over the RAV4? And number two, what do you lose getting the base model luxury car instead of the top trim level economy car? Well, this is the Cars.com car comparison tool. Use it before you buy a car every single time. You can have up to 3 or 4 cars. Look up all the competitors and see what's better. So let's just look. We've got the limited RAV4 and the Lexus NX. Now we're not going to get into features, just base, engine, the important stuff, the powertrain. Well, it's not looking so good. You know what I mean? You got lower towing capacity. You get lower gas mileage. The engine's the same. The Lexus is just heavier. You know what I mean? It's got the same suspension, same a lot of, well, comfier ride, but you know what I mean? The Lexus makes a little bit more horsepower, but they're pretty much even. The Lexus gets a little slightly different, less towing capacity. It's more performance oriented. So if you want to tow, get the RAV4. But the Lexus, just performance-wise, they're extremely, extremely similar. So here's just a list of some of the stuff that I've found that I've compiled. So this alone, even if it was even if the NX had the features of the RAV4 LE, compared to the RAV4 Limited, so no heated seats, cloth seats, noticeably higher interior quality materials, that's nice, because you see, when the bottom of your door pockets, it's plush, it's nice, the dashboard is plush instead of being hard plastic like on the RAV4. Now that may not mean anything to you, but if you care about that sort of thing, get the NX. Comfortable ride, oh my god, can I attest to this? My stupid 2015 RAV4. It's an excellent car, but for some reason Toyota decided it wanted to compete with Jeeps. So it has the worst suspension, the most uncomfortable suspension of any Toyota out there. I drove my mother's Chevy. She had this Chevy Equinox, my grandmother's Chevy, and I was driving it, and it's so soft, it's like driving a pillow. It's just the accelerator, you can floor it and you wouldn't even notice it, that tiny little 4-cylinder. And then there's my RAV4 where you put even on eco mode, you twitch the gas pedal. It's 60 miles per hour shooting down. It's like ridiculous. And the modes aren't great. I mean, it's eco, and then once you go past like 60% on the pedal, it just fully revs the engine. That's, I guess you want the car to run away from you then. It's really, really annoying. And the bump, every single bump, you can hear it and you can feel it. The worst combination. I'd rather hear it than feel it, but feel it rather than hear it, both good. It's terrible. So the NX even having better suspension, think about that, because the RAV4 does. I know it's gotten better over the years, but boy, is that sport suspension real bad. Especially driving Camrys and stuff. Oh, it's terrible. Another thing, it has New Lux, which is premium synthetic leather instead of Softex. I like Softex better than New Lux, but you just test out for yourself, see which one you like. New Lux is pretty much the same. It's the same, but it's different. They do it differently. They stitch the seats differently. Lexus seats are different. That's why a lot of people will swap Lexus CT seats into Prius seats, because the Prius is really uncomfortable. Power folding side mirror standard, that's nice. Better audio system, clearer, fuller sound, that's nice. Another thing is sound. Oh my god, the sound. Like, I don't know if it's on here. It should be on. It's not on here. You should. The sound. The RAV4 is loud. You're driving it on the freeway. You go. You can hear it in the wheel wells. You can hear everything going on around you. You know what I mean? If someone's listening to Melancholy Hill next, you can hear it. And you can do. You can make it out in your car. It's ridiculous. With the Lexus NX sound insulation, you don't have to worry about that. Nicer ambient lighting, stronger look, and this is the best thing. If you're planning to resell it, if you're getting your wife or something, a Toyota, and you want to have decent resale value, get the Lexus, because it's not like you have to suffer through it. But when you go to sell it, a base level Lexus NX, not only will it sell better, like adjusting for the $2,000-$3,000. Not only will it sell $2,000-$3,000 better than the RAV4, it'll sell $10,000 better, because it's a luxury car and people want used luxury Lexuses. Because the entire Lexus LSs from the 2010s now that are selling for like $21,000, that could be your car. You never know. So they just hold their value ridiculous, stupidly good. Just for a stupid long time. Alright, now let's answer the big question. Does the Toyota have anything over the Lexus feature-wise, and the Lexus anything over the Toyota? Well, the Lexus is slightly downgraded, but keep everything in mind. So keep the sound insulation and the suspension. That is not something you can change on the RAV4. You know what I mean? So that's a big thing. So keep that with you. So what the NX has over the RAV4, it has New Lux synthetic leather seating. It has a 10-speaker premium audio system. It has a 14-inch touchscreen available, not standard, but, it's fine. And a panoramic view monitor of, it's nice, you know what I mean? Now the panoramic is not available on the base model, but if you step up a little bit, then it's an option. Here's the things that the Toyota RAV4 has that the Lexus NX doesn't have. Keep in mind the suspension, because the Toyota suspension is terrible. It has a panoramic glass sunroof that the RAV4 has, that don't come on the base Lexus NX. That's just stupid. Why would anyone want that? It heats up in the summer, there's no shade, it's just really annoying. 9-speaker JBL, it's fine. The Lexus has 10, we're not counting speakers here, but dual wireless phone charging standard. That's the Lexus doesn't have. You don't want that. You have phone chargers, which charge your phone faster without creating as much heat, and you actually get storage space in the Lexus. So I don't know why you'd even want this phone chargers in the first place. For me, I would buy the Lexus over the RAV4 just for the stupid little phone wireless charging. You have no storage. Put tissues in there, they go blowing out, and it whines at you. Phone not detected in the mouth. So I'd be so happy that the Lexus doesn't have that. Color heads-up display available. The Lexus doesn't have that. That's a big knock. That's a big thing. I love my heads-up display in my Prius. If it didn't have it, I don't think I'd like it as much. So that's something to keep in mind. You can't buy aftermarket ones, but that's a ridiculous suggestion because they're never going to be as good as the factory ones. More cargo space. The RAV4 has more cargo space and a higher towing capacity. That's it. That is everything that the RAV4 has over the base Lexus NX. And I would say all that, you don't even want the panoramic sunroof. It heats up your car like you thought a black roof was bad. Imagine no roof. It is ridiculous. And the thing is, your car, it's like the difference between an oven and an air fryer. You know what I mean? Like when your car's like an oven. When it's closed, it just gets really hot and steamy and bakes everything in there. When you have that panoramic glass open, I don't know if it has a shader. Many of them don't, which I think is the stupidest thing on the planet. When you have the panoramic sunroof, it's like an air fryer. It beats, especially with those leather seats, instead of, warming it all, like warming the cushion and warming everything evenly, it beats down directly on the black leather to the point where, the seat cushion is 60 degrees. The actual leather is 400. It is worse than having panoramic sunroof. It's bad. It also has the greenhouse effect. And also the nice thing about having a sunroof with the shade is that you get the best of both worlds. When it's hot, the only reason I ever use my sunroof is not to, do a Chicago sunroof. I'm not Jimmy McGill. No, when it's hot, I open it up and then all the heat escapes because it's the top of the car. You don't get that in a panoramic sunroof. I mean, you kind of do, but it's annoying. It's larger. And also, if you think sunroofs on 2010 Mercedes stuff is bad, wait for the RAV4 in 10 years. That thing is going to be fun. I have unclogged my stupid RAV4's stupid drains so many times that I can't even count them. And there's little lines in the headliner that I've gotten out, and made sure to get them out before they stain, where water is leaked because the stupid drains were clogged. Imagine that, but the entire roof is glass. Trust me, you don't want that. It's talk about resale value. Now let's do the slimiest, yuckiest thing anyone can ever do, and that's go to a dealership's website. I'm going to go to a few ones. I'm going to go to Toyota of Oregon. I'm going to go to Toyota of Florida. I'm going to go to Auto Tempest. I'm just going to find as many examples I can of what you can expect to pay for a new Toyota RAV4 Limited. And then I'm going to do the same for the Lexus NX 350h all-wheel drive. Alright, now here's where things get a bit accidentally deceptive. I'm sorry, everyone. My mistake. I am an idiot. So I put Lexus NX 350 all-wheel drive. You notice what's missing there? The H. So ignore the big one. You can expect to pay about $50,000 at a dealership for a new Lexus NX 350h all-wheel drive. This is the premium. It's not the base. Yada 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 yada. So anywhere between $48,000 to $50,000 because you see, 48 may seem low for some dealerships. Like again, if you live in Florida or you live in California, don't go to Toyota I'm trying to think. Toyota of San Diego or Toyota of Dade County. Go to Toyota of Ocklawaha. Drive a little bit out. Go straight in the sticks, and you will get a better deal. So this is about the price range you can expect for a new Lexus. Now let's move on to the Toyota dealership. I just realized I did Lexus first when I meant to do Toyota. That must have been disorienting. Now on to Toyota. So here's the thing. Now this is where choosing dealerships was a terrible idea, but they're new, so we can't really do Auto Tempest or stuff like that. Well, I mean, you can, it's just not that great or accurate. In fact, this is from Auto Tempest. Here's the thing. Now these say $50,000 because that's their advertised price, and then the TSRP is suggested retail price. Toyota suggested retail price. I believe, is that? Yeah. Toyota suggested retail price. And then the other one is just from Toyota of Florida. I think that's what I got the other one from. Or Toyota of Miami, some stupid one. And you can see, you are not going to walk out of the door at MSRP. You are not. You are buying the most popular car in the most expensive trim level in the middle of its first year. You are not going to get out at MSRP. You're always going to get out at the advertised price. And here's the thing. The Lexus NX, it's an older generation, well, not an older generation, but you know what I mean? It's a little bit behind, you know what I mean? It's been out for a while. No one's really going crazy about it. And Lexus wants to kind of get rid of them because they have a new generation. So get the Lexus NX over the Toyota RAV4. I know it sounds crazy, but if you're going to buy a Limited, why not just buy the NX? Even if you're going to buy an LE, if you have the money, get the NX, because the amount of money you will save when you go to resell it will be ridiculous when the Lexus over the Toyota. So moral of the story is, Toyota RAV4s are terrible to buy at dealerships. Even the Corolla Cross, you will get a $10,000... The Corolla Cross had a $10,000 price adjustment fee. I would shudder to think what the RAV4, an even more popular model, would have. So what I'm saying here is, check. Go on a case-by-case basis. In this case, I'd rather have the Lexus over the Toyota, but do your own research and make the best financial decision for you. This is not advice, but I'm just giving you a suggestion. So for entertainment purposes only. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all real soon.